Hey, so I want to start by introducing myself. I'm Rachel Maka, and I'm here to give you a little insight into my life and working with Joey. I've known Joey since, 2005, and I'll try and make this quick. Excuse my voice. I took a trip down to Arizona this last week, and the allergies have been unreal. But I'm doing it anyway because I told him I would. Anyway, I've known him since 2005. We met doing some lifeguarding and everything together, and back then our dynamic was definitely fun and interesting as friends. And Joey at that time was definitely a different person than he is now. And I was just telling my sister last week how with all the work he's done and hard work, like he's put so much effort in, and you can just tell that he's softened so much. And the Joey I knew back then 10 years ago is not Joey now in a lot of ways. There was a lot more anger and hurt and a lot of more things like floating around in his life, and mine too. That doesn't, I'm talking about myself too, but just of what I noticed in my friendship with Joey. And to see him now is literally so unbelievably remarkable. It's very beautiful. Sorry. It's always beautiful to see how people can grow and change and be so loving and kind. And that's definitely how has been my experiences last week. So much of what I needed, and I didn't even know that I needed. And excuse me, basically coming here this last week was just supposed to be fun. And it's interesting how sometimes your heart can search for something else that you're not even aware of. Anyway, Joey had a meditation class, and I've already been trying my hand at meditation, but I'd never been able to do one. It's just been online things. I've never been able to do one in person, and so I was really intrigued and excited to go. It had been a while since I'd even seen Joey, so I was really excited, and I brought my sister, and it was such a beautiful experience. I can't even describe. Trying to even put it in words. Meditation can really be something, in my experience, has been something where it's provided a lot of peace and relief in some of the aches and pains I felt from life. And especially having a guided meditation with Joey in person and being right there in the space was so healing. It's so unbelievably healing. I had breakthroughs I didn't even intend to have. I honestly just went to experience something that, I didn't have any expectations, I should say. And so it was beautiful. I mean, the people there were beautiful. It was such an amazing space to be in. He created it to be safe and loving and kind, and also a space where you do your own work. And I really appreciated that. Having the direction and intention really does matter in meditation, and for me it has. And especially in this instance of going to Joey's class, I didn't realize how important that really was, to have that intention, to have the willingness to, introspect. These are things that I've always been willing to do, but to have it be guided was so impactful. And man, I just can't even tell you, my entire trip just in that one night was worth it. And basically, this is the kind of trip I took that everything went wrong. And as you can see and hear me and probably see my Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer nose, it's been I have 3 sick kids in the car. And yeah, and I would do it all again for that experience, hands down, without a doubt. So if you get a chance to work with Joey, I can't even say enough good things. Through this experience with the meditation and talking with Joey, I was able to also reconnect with a friend who I just spoke with today, and it was so beautiful. And I called him again. I've already said thank you like so many times this last week. Excuse me. And I called him again and I just said thank you. You know, I already feel so much more upliftment in my life in the last like 7 days than I have in the last 6 months, and I'm just really grateful for all of that. Oh my God.